Welcome everybody, Jack here from Gingerbets and welcome to the Gingerbets Golf Betting Insights weekly YouTube show. This week it's the AT&T Pro Am taking place at the Pebble Beach Golf Links that is under review. Let's hope that we can go one place better than last week and kickstart our season in 2022 with yet another winner. Warm welcome to those of you that tune in regularly. For those of you that are new to the channel, let me tell you what's coming your way in the next 10 minutes. Each and every week on the PGA Tour, I break down the course, the skill sets that are going to be required for your player to lift that trophy come Sunday evening, and I also bring you my best outright selections. For those of you that are really into the golf game though, may I encourage you to not stop here. Take a look in the description box below. You will find details of the Gingerbets Golf Betting Insights weekly newsletter. It's free to sign up to. It takes less than 10 seconds and all the details are in the description box below. I cover off in that email much more than what I can do in this short video. I look at outsiders to consider. I show graphics on all the key trends, the data points that I've been looking at throughout the week, break down how I've come to my conclusion on the portfolio that I put forward, and this is all well-researched information that has got a proven track record of providing winning bets over the last 18 months. So if you're into your golf betting, head into the description box and then sign up to the Golf Betting Insights weekly newsletter. But as I said, on this show, each and every week, I break down the course, the skill sets, and the outright selections. Let's get straight into this week's episode where we're going to look at the Pebble Beach Golf Links, the three courses that are on rotation here this week. We have three courses in place. So we've got Spyglass Hill, we've got Monterey Peninsula, and we've got the Pebble Beach Golf Links itself. Each of the courses will be played on the first 3 days. At the 54-hole stage, there will be a cut, and the final group of players, I think 65 players, 25 of the amateurs, will play the Pebble Beach Golf Links on the Sunday to determine who will lift that trophy on Sunday night. All the courses are under 7,000 yards, so very small by PGA Tour standards, and each and every course is the Poana putting surfaces, so there's some consistency across the board. This is the last rotational event of the 2022 year. You'll be glad to know we can then focus on the more traditional events. But this is a great event, and last year we picked the winner in Daniel Berger at 28-1. I'm confident this year we can land on the winner, so stay tuned because in the next 5 minutes, those outright selections will be coming your way. Next up though, we're going to be breaking down the course or the key skill sets that I believe are going to be required for the player to lift that trophy come Sunday night. I've got 5 of them as ever, and I'm pretty confident that these are a good 5 this week. I think if we get stuck into these and get them right, then I'm sure that we're going to land in at least the place payouts again this week. So as ever, we're going to take it from the tee box, but at Pebble Beach Golf Links and the other 2 courses, Monterey and Spyglass, driving is not going to be a key stat. Whether you're long, whether you're short, whether you're wild or not accurate off the tee, it's not going to really determine the outcome of this event. So we're going to skip over that and we're going to get straight into approach play, which is a key factor most weeks on the PGA Tour, but it's most certainly one this week. I want to dial in a little deeper though and look at a key range. This is 75 yards to 125 yards, and the reason for this, there are twice as many shots at this event than there are at the average PGA Tour event from 75 to 125 yards. So the player that lifts that trophy on Sunday will excel with wedge in hand. I've paid particular attention to that. If doing your own research, I encourage you to do so. Next up, I want to look at greening regulations gained. Small greens across the board, but 36 holes are going to be played on the Pebble Beach Golf Links. Extremely small greens, the smallest on the PGA Tour, and that means I want players that look to hit the green regularly and don't go flag hunted all of the time. Aggressive golf can punish you here at Pebble Beach. So greening regulations, small greens equals lots of birdie putts, and that's what we want from our players. As I've just touched upon, small greens in play, so the next stat I'm going to look at is strokes gained around the green. Inevitably, people are going to miss plenty of greens. Around 35-40% of all greens will be missed by the players this week. So that means that 40% of the time you're going to have to scramble, get up and down out of bunkers, make those putts from 20 foot. to keep your round intact. I want to look at that short game area, and I don't want to just look at it of recent times. I want people that have done this over 50, 75, 100 rounds throughout their career, proven to me that they can get up and down. And last but not least, Poana putting services across the board. Let's look for some Poana positive putting performance. Guys, if you sign up to the Gingerbets Substack email that's sent out, all the descriptions in the YouTube description box below, you will find details there of how to get access to all these stats that I'm talking about. So in that newsletter, I provide the top 25 Poana putters, the top 25 players in short game, top 25 players in proximity from 75 to 125. So that's why you should head over straight after this video and sign up to that newsletter, because it's got so much information that will help you pick more golf winners. It'll improve your golf betting, even if you're not following Gingerbets outright selections blindly. That I can promise you. Now, the bit that you all tune in for, the outright selections, let's get straight to it. Headline selection of the week. Well, if he's going to win the Masters, he's going to have to get a win beforehand, and that is something that he'll be a player that's on many people's lips for the Masters. Something that I think he's capable of doing this week. He's got an unbelievable record, a previous winner here in 2017, an elite level short game that's proven it in majors, at tough tracks, on easy tracks. He's also got those wedges dialed in from 75 to 125 yards. He sits in the top 10 for all the players in the field this week. Jordan Spieth 20 to 1, William Hill 8 places, BetMGM 20 to 1, win only in the USA. He's going to headline the portfolio for the week. Next up, another player that I'm keen on, another major winner, and another player that's got potential to win the Masters. He's returning to form of recent times, consistency in his game right now. He comes in here off the back of a top 10 at the Farmers last week, and statistically, he's in the top 20 for green in regulations gained, strokes gained approach from that key distance of 75 to 125 yards around the green, and he's got Poana putting performance in his track record. I think Justin Rose at 28 to 1, William Hill, he is going to be a factor this week. I'm sure of it. Can't see him out the places. He'll be the second selection. Third up, a player that has got erratic form throughout his career, but he has got an iron game that is to die for. And from 75 to 100 yards, he's 7th out of all the players in the field this week. He's also gaining 0.5 strokes, so half a stroke each and every round with the flat stick over his last 5 events. He's got an event like this, certainly is within reach for him. Lanto Griffin 45 to 1, 8 places available. He'll be the third selection of the week. Fourth selection of the week, a player that is seeking his first win on the US soil. He's a multiple winner on the European Tour. He has got a game that will suit this track, I'm sure of it, despite the lack of course form. 12th, by the way, in the US Open, though, when it was playing tough. He hasn't got good form at the AT&T Pebble, I will give you that, but he's got the game. So when you think iron play, short game, scrambling, battling, getting up and down for par, rolling your putts in, think no longer. Matt Fitzpatrick has got an outstanding chance this week. His weakness in his game is his driving and length. That is not a factor this week. His strength for his game is iron play and his putting and his overall short game. He's going to be a factor this week. 40 to 1, William Hill. That will not last. Take advantage of that price. And last but not least, a player that is 110 to 1 with 365, 100 to 1 with others with 8 places. He's got 2 appearances here, 2 top 20s. He's in 9th in strokes gained approach play from in general over the last 50 rounds on tour, and he's also 3rd in proximity from 100 to 125 yards, a key distance as we've discussed, over the last 50 rounds. Just to top it off, top 25 in greens in regulations gained in this field over the last 50 rounds. There's so much to like. Matthew Naismith, 110 to 1, will round out the portfolio for the week. That's it then. We've got Spieth, we've got Rose, we've got Griffin, we've got Fitzpatrick, and we've got Naismith to round out the portfolio. If you love your golf betting though, don't stop here. Head over in the description box, sign up to the Substack.Gingerbets newsletter. There you will be able to get access to my outsiders. There's 3 of them. Let me tell you about the outsiders before I leave. Last year, I got a comment 2 weeks back from someone who subscribed. It's the first time that he's not had weekend interest by just backing the outsiders in 6 months. And he was asking me, have you got any selections for Saturday? I didn't actually. It was a week where I was deciding not to play. My picks had fallen away and didn't put forward any selections. But that's the importance of having access to the newsletter. These outsiders will give you information that will help you with DraftKings, will help you with some speculative plays. It's just great information, and there's a proven track record of providing winners. We've had 150 to 1 winner in that section and loads of place payouts. Guys, thank you for listening to this week's episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. May I encourage you, keep the comments coming in. Tell me who's going to win this week. Tell me your best top 20 picks. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And one more thing, share it with some friends. Share it with your playing partner down the golf club. It'd be great to grow the subscriber numbers on the YouTube channel. And to do that, I need you guys to share it, share the love. It'll only take 10 seconds. The newsletter and these things take hours to put together. So I'd be so grateful if you could help get this content out to more and more golf enthusiasts. Thanks for listening. Good luck with your wagers, and I'll be back next week.